Listen to me. When you grow up and marry somebody, don't become a shoe.
A shoe?
See, you know how I cook school lunches at the local elementary school, right?
Yeah, Mommy's food is the best.
Aw, thank you. But you know, your granny said a lot of stuff. Mommy's a bit tired.
But I love your food, Mommy. Then, is Granny a poor cook, a shoe?
I would say so.
Then when I get bigger, I'll be just like you, the best cook. I'll make everyone awesome food.
My name is Henri Maihara. I work for a large food manufacturing company, and I'm also a wife and mother to a beautiful daughter. I married Masaki just this spring, after 2 years of dating. We're still well in our honeymoon phase. The words my late mother had told me never left my mind. I continue to work hard to prepare food that can make everybody happy, but...
Henri, go take your break. I'll take your place.
Is that time already? I lost track.
You have a watch on. You gotta use it.
As you say.
You work too hard, Henri. You need to take breaks from time to time.
Right. Thanks, Erica. Thank you for the meal. Huh? A message? Who could it be? Miss Henri, what in the world was that? Oh, ma'am, what's the matter? Not ma'am. I told you to call me Mrs. Fumi. At the end of the day, we are strangers after all. Fine. Understood, Miss Fumi. And what do you want from me today? I received a matching key for your apartment from my son, so I visited your place today. Huh? What are you feeding Masaki every day? Mrs. Fumi, stop visiting our home with no appointments. I won't be accepting any rebuttals from you. I have a duty to check your refrigerator. I don't understand. I heard you cook for him every day, but you lied to me. I only found pre-made deli dishes. No, I made all of those. We bake our bread with our home bakery kit too. As for our miso soup, we cook our own dashi broth as well. And you think I would believe that? Mrs. Fumi, I need you to stop these sarcastic, mean messages. You've done this already for how many times? It's my duty to train new wives in the house as the mother-in-law. Being a poor cook is unacceptable. You don't have to phrase it like that. I won't be taking any excuses. I threw away all of the pre-made food in your fridge for you. Excuse me? This is part of your wife training. You should be thanking me. Mrs. Fumi, I'm sure you're desperate to call me a poor cook, but I really don't have the time to deal with your shenanigans. What did you say? Let me at least enjoy my lunch break by myself, if you would excuse me then. Wait, Henri! I work as a registered dietitian and also own a chef's license. Even at work, I make several food samples and test them out every day. I'm pretty sure I'm not a poor cook by any means, but I bet Fumi wants to do whatever she can to uphold her position as a strong mother-in-law. I really think my mom was trying to tell me something. That evening...
I'm home.
Welcome home. We're having Odin tonight.
Huh?
It's getting chillier lately, and Odin is your favorite, right? I took some time to let the flavors really seep in.
Well, I guess it looks fine. Thanks for the meal.
How is it?
Ugh, what is this?
Huh?
This doesn't taste like anything. I bet you the Odin they sell at the convenience store tastes better.
I don't think that's true.
You made the broth from scratch, right?
Yes, of course. I prepared the daikon radish and beef tendons well.
Man, I don't believe that. These were actually handmade. Why does it taste so bland?
Is it that bad?
This is a waste of our food budget. It's all money I earned. You should pay it back to me.
Hey, hold on a second. I work too, you know. Don't phrase it like you're the only one working for the family.
What?
Besides, as for food expenses of our budget, I mostly take care of it.
Huh. But it's not a big deal.
Masaki, you've been acting strange lately. You used to love the food I made.
As if I care. Maybe your skills fell off.
Hey, and you gave your mom keys to our apartment, right?
Yeah, so what?
It's fine if she lets me know in advance, but she just showed up and threw everything in the fridge.
Hey, Henri. Just what don't you like about my mom?
She went out of her way to message me during my lunch break to let me know that she ruined all of the food I made.
Well, that's her being kind.
What?
My mom's family too, you know. You're my wife. You should know your place.
Why do I have to be so obedient like that?
Oh, man. I wish I could have just had mom's handmade Odin instead of this.
Masaki barely took a bite into his Odin and just left the table after that. At the end of the day, he resorted to eating cup ramen and instant noodles and just smirked at me. Our married life used to be so happy, but ever since Fumi started poking her head in our business, Masaki's attitude shifted greatly. I was very troubled. Miss Henri, I heard you made Odin last night for dinner. I heard it tasted very bland and wasn't good at all. Did you hear from Masaki? Well, of course. It's obvious for a parent to keep track of what their child is doing every day, you know? That's borderline stalking. Huh? you say anything? Mrs. Fumi, ma'am, we're living normally, nothing special. I understand you might be worried and all, but please, leave us alone. Excuse me? Also, I want you to return the spare key. I don't want you rummaging through our fridge and throwing things away again. What? Who do you take me for? I don't want people who disrespect food in my home. How rude. That's a lot coming from a person who can't even cook a decent oden. I hate to break it to you, but oden is one of my specialty dishes. I have a wide variety of dishes up my sleeve. I always tell you to stop lying and making excuses, don't I? I'll be continuing on my checkups on you, so please, be prepared. The more sighs I let out, the more tired I felt from talking to her. I decided to confide in Erica about this case, a colleague of mine, but also a very good friend. But when we were dating, he would say things like, I can't eat anything other than Henri's homemade food, you know? He would always compliment my cooking. I worked so hard since I was a kid and passed all of my national examinations. And I know you're a hard worker, Henri. I mean, I cook every day, so I'm pretty sure my skills haven't gotten bad or anything. Do you think I might be doing something wrong? I don't think you're doing anything wrong. It's your husband and mother-in-law that's acting all strange. You think so? I can't really do much, but stay confident in yourself. Even at the office, everybody loved the samples that you made. Thanks. Now that I talked to you about it, I feel much better. From what I've heard, those two are literally the only people who call you a shoe, right? Yeah. Oh, I just thought of a great idea. What is it? Henri, why don't you try out Instagram? Is that one of those social media platforms? Post pictures of the food you make and gain followers. I bet you can get Insta famous for sure. I'm not really good with tech stuff though. It's okay, trust me. I have your back. I was drained from being pestered by Masaki and his mom, so I thought to myself, if I found a new hobby, it might take away some of the stress. I nodded in approval to Erica's idea. How about I post some recipe ideas? Awesome. The more active the account, the better. I've never thought of doing things like this, but hey, this sounds fun. Let's go ahead and make the account now. I'll teach you how to use the app at the office tomorrow. And there began my new Instagram account. It started off as a humble account, but the fan base grew in the blink of an eye. I started receiving request DMs, and my company was also aware of my new following. It helped boost my motivation for my job as well.
Miss Henri, your personality has gotten brighter lately.
Really?
Yep, I feel like you've been smiling more often.
I encourage her to start an Instagram account and post pictures of the food she makes.
I see.
Henri's so good at cooking. She can practically master every dish, right?
That's going too far, Erica.
I wonder if we should also promote our business through social media. I should check in with the PR department.
Nowadays, everybody picks up information from the internet, no matter the age.
Maybe I should give it a shot too.
I never knew Instagram would be this much fun. I should have started sooner.
I'm glad I got your smile back too. Well, you've got to enjoy life to the fullest after all.
Thank you, Erica. Phew, the meeting went smoothly. I bet the next project will turn out great. Now, what should I cook for dinner? Welcome home, Miss Henri. Ma'am? Mrs. Fumi?
I called her over.
Oh, Masaki, welcome home. Did work finish early today?
Hey, look at this.
Huh? What is it?
I thought you were sneakily doing something behind my back lately. It seems like someone's popular in social media.
Is that my Instagram post?
My junior at work showed me this account. I knew it was you because it didn't seem like you were using a different name or persona.
Mahara-senpai, do you know this account?
Huh? What's that?
It's a pretty famous account. It's known for their pro-quality cooking recipes. She's a registered dietitian Instagrammer.
Huh, yeah. I guess all the food on here looks pretty good.
The nutrition balance is beyond perfect, and it also looks delicious. Oh, I want to get better at cooking too.
This account name, Henri, says she works for a large food manufacturing company. Could it be? It's Instagram account. It's yours, right, Henri?
Yeah?
Are you aware of the position you're in?
What do you mean? You're such a shoo, a horrible cook. There's no way you're able to cook a delicious meal. I hate to say this to you, but you have no right to speak to me like that. You talk back to me like that again. Do I need to give you a detailed report on what I do every single day? What horrible manners.
Henri, apologize to Mom now.
Why?
Huh? Why?
I'm just posting pictures of my food, what I enjoy doing. I'm not troubling anyone.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, apologize to Mom because you went against her.
Then, you just want me to be the most obedient wife ever? You wed into the Maihara family, so of course. It's Masaki I married, not you. I won't be listening to your orders.
You're saying my mom is wrong?
Yeah. Do not act so arrogantly with me. The food you so claim to have cooked, they must be deli dishes from the department store.
Yeah, you scheming liar.
But it's true.
Don't run away to social media just because Mom and I said something you didn't like.
Oh no, I don't think I can do this anymore. If I bear this for a second longer, I think I'm gonna lose it. Miss Henri, why don't you say something? Let's divorce.
Huh?
I tried my best every day to cook healthy, tasty, nutritious meals for you and the family. To end up like this half a year into the marriage, I'm disappointed.
You divorcing me? You're joking.
Absolutely not. I can't tolerate any more slander towards me. Misaki, darling, go ahead and divorce this woman. A poor cook will always stay a poor cook, no matter what.
Yeah, I guess so. Fine. I'll divorce you. Lucky me then.
Jesus, what's wrong with this dork? He follows nothing but his mama's words. Why don't you choose something yourself for once? I held back tears as I prepared the necessary documents for the divorce. I thought I was happy marrying Misaki, but my love for him dropped instantly as it reached a record low. Or even, I just felt empty. Nothing.
No division of property and no alimony then. Don't come up to me later on asking for money, okay?
Of course I won't do that. I bet you would feel embarrassed divorcing in under a year. I guess so.
No matter what people ask you, tell them we settled things peacefully and there was no trouble regarding the divorce.
Okay. Okay. That's all of your belongings? Yes, ma'am. I already have a new place to stay. Ah, thank goodness. We're bidding goodbye to the shoe in the kitchen.
Try to lead a happy life with the measly money you're earning right now.
I'm so relieved to have this hindrance out of the way. Now, Misaki, let's get you a new wife as soon as possible.
Well, leave it to me. I'll get myself a new girl in no time.
This conversation is disgusting, to say the least. Erica, I'm done moving into my new home.
Hey, good work.
I'm dead tired.
You've done great, Henri. Hey, why don't we grab something to eat? It'll be my treat.
Really?
Don't worry about it. I know a nice place.
Well then, I'll be in your care.
That's more like it.
This place seems really fancy.
Really? It feels normal to me.
You really don't have to.
I said don't worry about it. Outings like this one in a while won't hurt.
I really like Misaki. You know, why did he...
I think so too.
Well, we've divorced already, so I shouldn't look back on it too much. I'll use the time I have now to get even better at cooking.
Atta girl, the food you make is divine.
Okay, let's dig in. 6 months passed. After becoming single again, my body felt lighter, and I was able to focus on my work even more. I was living a busy but rich life. One weekend when I was relaxing at home. Hello?
Hey, how are you doing?
Who might this be?
I said it's me, your ex-husband, Misaki.
Oh man, you surprised me. I thought this was one of those telephone scams.
Hey, don't laugh.
I've been busy ever since the divorce. I totally forgot to block your number. I have nothing to talk about with you, so I'm hanging up, okay?
Hey, wait, listen to me.
What? A headache?
Hey, won't you cook those delicious meals for me again?
Excuse me?
If you say pretty please, I can marry you again.
Excuse me? What in the world are you talking about? Who said they would want to marry you again?
Actually, I was hospitalized just until a few days ago.
Oh yeah, whatever. Take care.
It was my mom's fault. After we divorced, she started showing up at my house and cooked for me.
Yeah?
She fed me fried chicken and pork cutlets that weren't cooked enough, and seafood that was unprepared. I had such a horrible stomachache. The doctors told me that I was this close to being in a dangerous state.
Oh yeah? Well, this still has nothing to do with me.
You weren't the bad cook. It was Mom.
Huh?
The stuff I was fed were all packed lunches my mom had bought, and she just reorganized them on a plate and served it as if she had made it herself.
Wow, really?
The true reason why Dad divorced Mom was because she was a bad cook. I was told from Mom that they just didn't get along. I was told a lie.
So?
Huh?
We're strangers now. I don't have time to deal with this.
You bitch. You don't care if your ex-husband falls ill?
As I was giving half-assed responses, Misaki grew more and more angry over the phone. Why in the world do I need to prepare meals for him? Listen up. I grew up being told by my mother, don't be a bad cook, and I've worked my ass off ever since.
What's this?
I studied about health and nutrition and passed the national examinations. It might be weird for me to say this myself, but I'm a professional in this field.
Enough with the excuses. Hurry up and come back.
I would rather stay single until I die than going back to you.
You little...
Hey, Misaki, was my food that bad?
Huh?
When we were going out, and since we got married, the taste shouldn't have changed that drastically.
That's...
Every day I cooked your favorite dishes and made extra sure they tasted good. But you suddenly started to complain about the food. Isn't that a bit strange? So what happened? Tell me.
The food you made was always delicious. It was restaurant quality, maybe even more.
Then why did you say mean things like that?
Mom told me.
Don't overcompliment your wife like that. She'll get carried away and start slacking off in no time. Even if the food tastes good, make sure you tell her that it doesn't. The stricter the husband is, the better.
So you were just blindly obeying her?
I just believed everything she said and acted as she wished.
I can't believe this. How old do you think you are? Aren't you embarrassed?
I thought that was the right thing to do at the time.
I love the smile you used to have when you were eating the food I made.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I'll apologize until you're happy. Will you give me another chance?
You're too late. I will never choose a man that prioritized his mother more than his partner over the stupidest reasons.
Henri, you have to forgive me.
I just feel like Masaki has strong mommy issues and overall has a strong attachment to her. Forget cooking. He isn't capable of doing basic chores either. So I'm guessing Fumi babied him to an insane degree. He wants to mend our relationship? As if I would agree to that. Masaki, aren't you hiding something else from me?
Huh?
For example, some shady relationship with your coworker?
What?
Oh, did I hit the bullseye?
Why do you know about that?
Well, let me ask you this. Why on earth did you think I wouldn't know?
Damn it! I was working so hard so you wouldn't find out?
The name is Mio. Things started happening after we got married, correct?
How did you find out?
It wasn't too difficult. Just 1 or 2 months after we got divorced, I bumped into one of your coworkers.
Really?
He told me when he was out in town for a work errand, he saw you flirting with another female worker from the same company.
Damn it! I messed up.
She came to our wedding too, huh? He looked very surprised when I told him we got divorced.
And?
I knew something was up, so I hired a private investigator. And bingo, you were cheating on me before we even had the divorce, right?
Damn it!
No wonder you agreed to the divorce so easily. Give me back the time and effort I spent on you.
I couldn't help it. Mio confessed to me. And even when I said no, she insisted and would not give up.
How gullible can you be? You're the worst. What did you do to me is beyond trash behavior.
Ugh.
Be prepared to pay up. I won't forgive you.
Hey, what's up with that? It's not fair bringing up money like that now. We promised that we wouldn't be splitting up properties too.
Well, that's because I thought naively that both of us weren't cheating on each other or anything. Past promises aside, you were cheating on me, and I caught you red-handed.
I won't be paying you.
Did you know, even if you get divorced, if you find out your ex-partner had an affair with someone during the relationship, you can still request consolation money within a 3-year time window.
Is that true?
Well, you learned something.
No, I don't want to pay any money. Please, take it down.
No way.
I want to mend our relationship. Please? Can't you pretend this never happened?
How many times do I have to tell you, no means no? You have an empty brain or something?
Ugh.
When I left that house, you told me with the measly money, right? I hate to tell you, but I'm earning very well, thank you.
Well, you just work a normal desk job.
And that's not all. I do marketing and also work closely with the manufacturing department. I also design and produce some of our products.
You're trying to say you earn more than me?
Well, I'll leave that to your imagination.
Damn it!
You'll never be a part of my life anymore. I don't find any reason to be around you.
Henri, I'm sorry.
I'll block your number and get a new phone. Bye then.
Wait, please. Henri!
A few days later, I formally sent a notice to both Masaki and that girl Mio, a request for consolation money. Gradually, people started finding out about Masaki's affair. The two grew more and more uncomfortable about their position in the company, and soon sent in a letter of resignation to the office. Also, because Masaki paid for Mio's part of the consolation money, he literally had nothing left in his bank account. As soon as Mio knew that her boyfriend didn't have any money, there's no way I would actively go out with an old man who doesn't have any money. Bye-bye then.
Mio, no, that's too much. Don't leave me alone. No, come back. Please.
She dumped him, just like that, and went back to her family home in the countryside. And soon,
Masaki, we're having beef and potato stew for tonight. I made lots, so be sure to eat well.
No, I don't wanna.
What are you saying? Come on, eat up.
Ah!
to this day, Masaki is force-fed the food his mom makes, is what rumors say.
Miss Henri, I heard your Instagram account is gathering attention.
Thank you very much, sir.
Took a look at some of your posts. Say, how about we commercialize some of your recipes?
Huh?
We're planning to focus on preparing home meals into frozen meal kits. You can come up with recipes for this project. It'll garner a lot of attraction.
Yes, please, let me work on it.
You're amazing! These meal kits are sold at convenience stores and supermarkets across the country. And it's a commercial success.
It's because you worked hard with me, Erica.
Well, here's a toast to your promotion and increased salary. Let's eat.
Next time, I hope I meet somebody who will genuinely enjoy the food that I make.
I bet you would meet that person right away, Henri.
My hard work didn't go to waste. My first marriage might have gone bad, but I have friends that support me like this, and my boss always acknowledges my work. I hope my mom in heaven will be proud of me. I still have a whole life ahead of me.
I want to spread my recipes around the world and bring happiness to the people around me.